Hello everyone, this is Taylor Edrington with Rural Gorge Anglers in Canyon City, Colorado, the oldest fly shop and guide service servicing the Arkansas Tailwater and the only Orbis endorsed outfitter on the Arkansas River. Thanks so much for viewing. Hope you're enjoying the new website here. Just launched this brand new website. So much content that we hope you enjoy. On the new site here. Obviously, you can shop online. We have 1 day shipping to the Front Range, free shipping over $50, and over 8,000 products. More products to choose from than many Front Range fly shops. Hope you enjoy that portion. We obviously have our guided services featured on the website, everything from trips on the Arkansas Tailwater, again being the oldest permit holder on the Arkansas Tailwater for close to 20 years, been guiding that section. The Arkansas Freestone, obviously, our bread and butter, backcountry trips, Spinney Reservoir, South Platte, so on and so forth. We guide on over 24 watersheds in south central and central Colorado. We also have our learning center online, which is full of rich video content on everything from casting technique to knot tying, fly tying technique, our favorite fly patterns, all video rich, and much, much more. We've got so much, that hopefully will help you as anglers while you're on the water, when you're at home, pull up the website. We also have a live chat line. So during business hours, there will be someone here, to help you with questions while you're on the website live. Also, you can send us a message, at any point in time via that chat option after hours or at info@ruralgorgeanglers.com. You can always reach us via phone, toll-free 888-994-6743. The only days we're closed during the season, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's Day. We are closed on Sundays. Our winter hours are 9 a.m. through 5 p.m. Monday through Saturday. If you have any questions at any point in time, give us a call, shoot us a message. We hope to hear from you. Again, 25 minutes from the Arkansas Tailwater. We have guides that grew up fishing that section, some of the best guides in the state on that section. So as you really focus and try to hone your skills for the great winter fishing on the Arkansas Tailwater, which is becoming one of the most popular, if not the most popular, tailwater section in the state of Colorado, please do give us a call, or if you'd like to book a guide, it's a great way to get out there and really fine-tune your skill set and learn new water. So, again, contact us with any questions. Let's talk quickly about the fishing on the Arkansas Tailwater. Obviously, flows are becoming much more stable. Such a big water year on the Arkansas Tailwater. Really didn't have great fishable conditions until October. Obviously, you can go down and catch some fish at higher water. We were doing that. We were actually running some trips, but this is a great winter fishery. Probably the best winter fishery in the state because Pueblo's in the banana belt. It's much warmer, just like Canyon City, and so you have a lot warmer days than you would expect on the South Platte, on the Frying Pan, obviously with that high elevation, the Taylor. Many of the other tailwaters in the state are just much cooler than the Pueblo tailwater, than the Arkansas Tailwater in the winter. So that's why you have such great productivity on the Arkansas Tailwater from late October through March and even into April. And those are our prime time months on the Arkansas Tailwater. That's when flows are consistent. That's when fish are feeding heavily. One of the most amazing things about the Arkansas Tailwater you can almost any day in the winter go fish dries on the tailwater. Blue wings are hatching, midges are hatching, sometimes even some caddis hatching. So many opportunities for fishing dries in the winter. I don't care if it's the coldest day in the winter. You can go down there and fish a midge dry. BWOs on warmer days, obviously overcast days, great BWO activity. Obviously mayflies thrive with overcast conditions. So, I mean, that's one of the really cool things. But obviously, you can go down there and nymph fish productively. You know, like I said, in those prime months from October through, you know, March and April, just some excellent fishing. Our guides just knock it out of the park there. And so we really do kind of switch our focus from the Arkansas Freestone, the longest gold medal section in North America, to a top 50 tailwater in the U.S., being the Arkansas Tailwater, beginning about November, mid-November through February. And then as soon as the stonefly molt kicks on and we really see a lot of BWO activity kicking on again on the Freestone section from Canyon City upstream, we will begin to switch our focus there. So I talked a little bit about dry fly fishing. You're going to see a lot of hatch activity through the winter on the Arkansas tailwater. All of the patterns I'm discussing and all of the technique I'm discussing will be applied through February minimum. Some of the things kind of change in March and April because you've got mock spawning going on. You've got a little bit different activity sometimes in the spring. But in the winter from, you know, November through February, fish are holding tight to structure, flows are lower, but fish are feeding heavily. And really what you're looking for, what you want to focus on is the life cycle of the midge, life cycle of the BWO, the blue-winged olive, and dark BWOs down there, slight profile. And you want to have a good selection of attractor nymphs. And there's just some that I like to focus on. I would say probably 75% of the time we're nymphing down on the Arkansas tailwater. Just the most productive way to get your flies in front of as many fish as possible. And also when fish and, you know, pressure has a lot to do with this. Many people fishing the section, fish will get into heavy structure and they're not going to get out in the open. And so nymphing is very effective in the heavy structure and the J-hooks and the rock croppings. And that's where you're going to find a lot of fish. When bugs really start to hatch and there's a lot of emergent activity, fish will push down into the tail outs and even shallow riffles, mid-level riffles, deeper riffles. You'll find a lot of fish in that water when bugs are hatching, but until then, look for that heavy structure, deeper water, deeper tail outs, heavy rock croppings, J-hooks, so on and so forth. That's where you're going to find the majority of the fish. Let's look at some of those nymphs that we really like to focus on in the winter months. And, you know, one of our number one attractor flies, I mean, it always fishes well on tailwaters, and that's the pig sticker. This is a wire version. It's called a get down worm. We fish this in a variety of sizes and colors, but I mean, a pig sticker is just a fantastic lead fly in a western rig, or if you're Euro nymphing as a point fly. Some more great, you know, attractor nymphs. Guide's Choice Hare's Ear fishes really well on the Arkansas tailwater, and just a fantastic fly on the Freestone as well. Two different colored Psycho Princes. This is your caddis green Psycho Prince, really kind of a flashy translucent green body. Again, standard Prince pattern, fishes really well on the tailwater. Your purple Psycho Prince, which is kind of the mainstay Psycho Prince. Crane flies. A lot of small crane flies, immature crane flies on the Arkansas tailwater. We fish them in cream and olive bodies. So that's an excellent fly as well. Your midges. Your midge larvae are going to be key, and your ICU midge is one of our favorites. Red body and olive body has the flash on the sides of the thorax, tungsten bead. Landon Mare's tungsten tube midge. This is another great larva. Easy but heavy, 18 and 20. Your midge pupa. Now we're looking more at emerging midges. So if you're seeing midges hatching but not seeing a lot of fish on the surface, I switch to your midge pupa. Medallion midge is a great pattern. Pat Dorsey's pattern, 18, 20, 22. Your Rojo midge, Garcia's pattern, excellent fly as well. 18, 20, 22, red and olive bodies on those Rojos. And then let's take a look at your dries. And first, let's look at your blue-winged olive nymphs. I'm sorry, I jumped the gun there. Your BWO nymphs of choice, tungsten Jujubatus in your natural standard Jujubatus color, okay, size 18 and 20. Black two-bit hookers are excellent. Plenty of weight, gets down quickly, great profile. That's Charlie Craven's pattern, excellent fly. Your Anatome, one of the flies of choice up on the upper Arkansas, also fishes very, very well on the Arkansas tailwater. Okay. And then Shea Gunkel's shot glass Baetis with the red trigger bead, just fantastic. We fish these in a variety of colors. Also, the radiation Baetis is fantastic down there. Now let's switch to the dry focus. Midges are going to be kind of your primary focus. So let's take a look at a couple midge adults. So when you see midges on the water and fish, kind of keying to those, this is what you want to look at. Easy to see the sprout midge, nice dark body, nice post. Wilcox's midge is another, it just knocks it out of the park when midges are hatching. Okay. On your BWO adult, fish slight profiles on the Arkansas tailwater. Your split flag, Bob Quigley's pattern, great slight profile, very easy to see. A lot of times I'll run that BWO in front of a midge if I'm seeing both on the water. And again, we see BWOs hatch through the winter on the Arkansas tailwater. Your hackle stacker, another excellent slight profile BWO adult. Okay. And just a little kind of game-changing fly that I like to fish in the film, or even throw a little bit of Loxa floating on and fish it high, is your batwing. And really technically an emerger, but you can fish it deep, you can fish it in the film, you can fish it high up in the water column as well. So there's a few flies to focus on. Like I said, when you're nymphing, plenty of weight. A lot of people don't fish a lot of weight on the tailwater, just fearing that they're going to splash the water or whatever. You got to get down to the fish. Fish are not going to move out of structure. They're not going to, move off the bottom in that deeper tail out water. You got to get down to them, okay? Especially if there's pressure. They're just not going to move, okay? So get deep. Also, really do take a good selection of dries and emergers, because you can catch so many fish when bugs are hatching there. That's when the fish really turn on and feed heavily. So have a good selection of midge pupa, BWO emergers, and BWO adults. If you have any questions about any of this, please give us a call, toll free 888-994-6743. Again, we've had a guide permit on the Arkansas tailwater longer than any fly shopping guide service. We've been doing it a long time before that section got popular. We were down there. Just a fantastic section. Enjoy it in the winter. So enjoyable. But hopefully some of these techniques we've talked about, some of the patterns, will help you out when you're on the water there, because it can be a very technical fishery. Make sure, again, just a couple items. Fish fluorocarbon and 5 and 6X and sometimes 7X. You really got to get kind of down in tippet diameter, and fluorocarbon is so helpful when the water's clear. Right now the lake's turning over a little bit, so clarity is not perfect, but it really, really will be in the winter. And so fluorocarbon is a must. One other little technique that we like to tell people about is Euro nymphing. Euro nymphing is so effective on the Arkansas tailwater because you can really get deep and get deep fast, get into the structure, and get close to structure where you can't with a Western nymph rig. It involves no indicator. It involves high stick nymphing, essentially heavy point fly, lead, bottom fly, and so effective. If you have any questions about Euro nymphing as it's concerned on the Arkansas tailwater, our guides are excellent at it. They clean up. They're like vacuum cleaners on the Arkansas tailwater with the Euro nymphing. Give us a call, book a trip, figure it out. It can really take you to that next level there if you're struggling. And it is a very technical fishery again, so really something to consider. And we do book pretty far out for our Arkansas tailwater trips, but we always typically have on-call guides. So if you're looking at the weather and there's a great warm day in the middle of the winter and you want to go give it a shot, give us a call. We can typically get you on the books and get you with one of our very experienced Orvis and Dorf's guides on the Arkansas tailwater. Thanks again for viewing. Give us a call, toll free 888-994-6743, or reach us at info@royalgorgeanglers.com, or just pop up the live chat option on the website. Send us a message, or if someone's online at that point in time, they can help you directly at the moment. Thanks so much for viewing. Enjoy our new website. Let us know if you have any questions. Have a great day on the water.